Join me in welcoming Connie.
Thank you, Lynn, very much. It's a pleasure to be here. One of my favorite things to do is to talk to parents. I love it. I am a parent myself. I have a 23-year-old daughter who grew up with the Body Positive. She's one of the reasons I started the organization way back when. I was really lucky because I met Elizabeth Scott, who is a social worker in Marin County. She has a private practice in San Rafael. So we started a peer leadership program. I was interested in doing videos and I wanted to come at it from the creative side and create materials where peers could speak to peers. So teens would be giving the messages to teens. And she was working actually here. At the time, her office was right across the street. And she was doing a group for students who were struggling with eating disorders. And as a social worker, she felt like she really wanted to do something in prevention. She didn't want to just sit and wait for them to come to her. What I've seen in all of the leaders, at least the ones that keep in touch with us, which is most of them, because they never go away, they get involved and then they just want to be involved, and so they keep coming back or letting us know what they're doing. And their lives are different. And it is what I imagined when I first started, thinking that we can create evolution here, that we can not pass on and not continue this cycle of every generation having eating problems and having then that passed on in one form or another, and that we can really change culture. And whether it's not being able to change big mass media, we can change small cultures, and we can change our school cultures, and we can change our community cultures and family cultures to really honor, first of all, honor our ancestral heritage and know that we all come in different shapes and sizes, and we have so much diversity in who we are genetically. And then how do we care for ourselves from a place of self-love? My name is Miranda Berry. At the age of 14, I really thought I was open-minded about beauty, but the appreciation was totally cerebral. I never actually felt the beauty in different sorts of bodies, never experienced it with my senses. Just before graduating high school, I began interning with the Body Positive. I was going through what seemed like a million changes at that time, and needing an outlet for my confusion, I got into visual art. I drew pastel landscapes of the Mona Lake Basin Desert, created twisted patterns in the Stinson Beach sand, and made a variety of abstract watercolor paintings in my bed at night. The more weeks I spent with the self-loving, diversely bodied individuals of the Body Positive, the more I grew to see them as works of art, natural art, and I examined them with the same close attention I gave to patterned sticks and the tender ridges on the inside walls of a bell pepper. Aside from their fascinating appearances, I found culturally shamed body parts especially beautiful because of what they represented. Wrinkles, for instance, are unique records of every expression over one's life, delicately crinkling and creasing into deep, firm lines. And noticing these parts on others makes me understand the true beauty in what I used to call my flaws. I love my funny ears that stick out, the intensity of my facial expressions, my straight hips and subtle curves, the fast-growing hair under my arms and my short legs. Like everyone, I am a natural wonder, deserving of awe. And it's so much more fun to live with this knowledge because I can actually experience the loveliness of those around me rather than acknowledging it vaguely with my head turned away. I see truly exciting things, and others feel delighted when I tell them what I see. We are breathtakingly beautiful when we let ourselves be.